Hey guys, get ready with me to go on a date.
Okay, so I was supposed to have a friend come over to do my hair, but she had to cancel. So now it's just me. I don't know how to use hair appliances. Like, I know how to use them, like the basic, like, I have to move you. Like, I know how to use them in the basic way, where it's like a straightener. I know you clamp the hair and pull down, and like curling iron, you twirl the hair around it. But every time I try, it doesn't work. But maybe this will be my lucky day. So I figured I would do a little get ready with me. My hair is in a bun right now. Doesn't it look lovely? You like the outfit? This dress is from Francesca's. I love it. It was like 80 bucks. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for my straightener to heat up and then I'll come back. Okay, my straightener's heating up. It's raining outside. Also, you're in my bathroom. But I feel like I don't make long form videos as much as I should. And so I thought I'd make one. Might get ready with me. Just because, I don't know. I do a lot of shorts and I do get quite a few views on my shorts. But I feel like not a lot of people really know about me because I don't really make enough videos for anyone to actually know me. Maybe this can be like a little Q&A. Sorry if you hear the TV in my living room. The movie Elf is on. I know it's a little early for that, but you know. Okay. You're about to either watch me get this right or burn my hair off. Maybe I need a smaller section of hair because that did literally nothing. Oh, that kind of did something. What if I just straighten it? That might be. Yeah, I think I might have to straighten it. Since I don't know much about hair. I think that's my best option. Yeah, so I'll do a little like Q&A thing right now. So my name is Katie. I turned 20 a few months ago. Still getting used to that. I'm an only child, no siblings. I have 2 dogs, and I love the color pink. I originally started this channel last November because I had just had knee surgery and I was bored out of my mind recovering because I couldn't really move. I was on crutches and everything. But the thing is, I didn't talk about that on this channel last year. So all the videos I made were sitting down and you couldn't even tell that I had had surgery. Literally like weeks before I launched that channel. And the reason I had knee surgery is because I have a genetic condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you might not. But basically it means that my connective tissue, which is like your joints, your ligaments, collagen, basically, the stuff that's in your whole body, is messed up. And so my knees were pretty messed up before the surgery. Well, it was just one knee that I had done. I have to get the other one done next year. But after myself, my knee was really messed up before the surgery, and it still is a little bit, but not not nearly as much as it was. Like, it would pop out of its like socket multiple times a day, every day, for years. It was so painful. If you want to see like a video on how I got diagnosed and like all of my symptoms, because I just got diagnosed last year, or actually it might have even been the beginning of this year, but I just got the diagnosis pretty recently. So if you want to see a video on like all of my childhood symptoms that were overlooked, let me know, because I feel like a lot of people with symptoms get overlooked and don't get the proper diagnosis. It took me almost 8 years to get the diagnosis. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying before I went into detail, I started this channel because of my knee surgery, and so I didn't really make too many videos about myself. I just made shorts, and I still do make a lot of shorts, but I just wanted to make a video talking about who I am and what I want to do and what I stand for in the world. So I am a teacher's aide. That's my job. I'm employed through a school district, and I hope someday to be a teacher. I was going to community college to become a teacher, but there was a little incident and I can no longer attend. I don't know if I can talk about that. Nothing like, there's no like legal bindings saying I can't, but I just don't know if I should. I'll sum it up. Basically, the school I was going to sent me an email at the beginning of this semester, basically saying like, welcome freshmen. And I was really confused because this should be my 3rd year of school. I've taken a lot of classes. So I was like, freshman? Like, huh? And after a lot more emails back and forth between me and the counselors and the teachers and all that, it was brought to my attention that somehow they had erased me out of the school system over the summer. And when I registered to sign up for my classes for this semester, it registered me as a freshman since I wasn't in the system from before. So because of that, I quit going to that school, and I'm currently looking into other schools. So my future is kind of on hold right now, which is a really depressing feeling to have. I see so many of my friends and people I graduated high school with post about how they're about to graduate college already. Somehow, some of them got ahead, and I'm over here having to start over because there is no record of me taking classes. I still have to do some more digging and all that, but basically if they cannot find me in the system and cannot get back my credits from those classes, my family might try to sue them. That's why I'm not sure if I can talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway and hope that I don't get in trouble. I feel like stuff like that happens more than people like to acknowledge, and it's not fair at all. That was not fair to me in the slightest, that I put in the work and the time, and I passed those classes, and I registered for those classes, and I paid for those classes, and somehow I'm the one that lost my future. I have to start over. It's a really awful feeling, to be honest. It's just awful. It feels awful. It makes me feel like a loser. School has always been a really challenging thing for me. I have ADHD, well, technically ADD, but they don't call it that anymore. And so school was always a huge challenge for me. And I've always had to work a little bit harder to do well. And I worked pretty hard in college, but somehow my profile was erased. It's not fair. I think I'm done with the straightener. I think it turned out pretty good, at least for a first try. I have layers, so that helps. I might even... while it's still warm. Okay, I'll continue this conversation in my room when I do my makeup. Okay, I'm in my room now. The lighting in here is pretty horrible because it's raining, so it's very dark out. And I have like a yellow tint light. I might be able to, yeah, I'm gonna dig out my ring light. Don't judge the ring light. I've had it since I was like 14, 15. It was a unicorn, but the horn broke off. So now it looks like a cat. Hi. Now you can actually see my face. I got my eyebrows done to match this one to this one. This one always looks pretty good, but this one lacked shape. My friend Berlin did them because she's an esthetician now. They look really good. Okay. I used to be awful at makeup, and I'm definitely not close to perfect or anything, but nowadays I feel like I'm a lot better at it than I used to be. Because when I say I was bad at makeup, I mean, yeah. And I would leave my house looking like that. That was just an era. So as I said at the very beginning, I'm getting ready for a date. So I'll talk a little bit about that, since I haven't really mentioned that since the intro. So, I have a boyfriend. This isn't like a first time date or anything. And I've known him since we were 5 years old. He was my neighbor. And we used to play outside when we were little. This is our first like fancy date. We've been on other dates, but we're kind of getting more dressed up and going out, you know. But we've been together for 8 months. Ironically, Valentine's Day is our, don't mind me, I'm shaking this. Valentine's Day is our anniversary. Not on purpose. We went out on our very first date the day before Valentine's Day and saw the movie Heart Eyes that came out back in February. It was really good. You should watch it. And we ended up talking in his car for like 3 hours after the movie. And when we agreed to be like an official couple, it was after midnight. And so it was technically Valentine's Day. So yeah, my anniversary is Valentine's Day. It's really cool. I'm really happy with him. Obviously, knowing him for so long helps our relationship a lot, because he was already kind of like home to me. But last year I went through a really hard breakup because I was with another guy, and we were together a year and a half, which is pretty long for teenagers. We were together from the very beginning of our senior year of high school all the way until a year after we graduated, basically. It was really painful. And I'm a lot better. I'm pretty much over it. But I do still catch myself getting sad sometimes when I think too much about it. Just the way things ended was very shocking. I was blindsided, and he happened to break up with me on April Fool's Day, so that added another layer of awfulness. But I'm with someone else now, doing a lot better. Have no idea what my ex is up to, but I hope he's happy wherever he is. I'm looking for an eyebrow pencil. I don't think I have one, which is okay, because when in doubt, we figure it out. Okay, so when in doubt, we use eyeshadow. See, look at that. It's already filling it in. See? Bald spot eradicated. Ooh, the rain's picking up. I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's pretty calming. Lately I've had Billie Eilish stuck in my head. I've had her song The 30th, which is like such a sad song, but it's really good. Oh, I forgot my beauty blender. Be right back. Got my beauty blender. As I was saying, I have her song stuck in my head. Mainly the bridge. When she's like, what if it happened to you on a different day, on a different... Yeah, that thing. Whoa, too much. It's fine. It's fine. And I already prepped my skin before filming, because one of the things that I've learned with makeup is you should not put makeup on skin that doesn't have some sort of base, whether that be like a primer, a moisturizer, you know, something like that. And then we just tap. See the redness kind of going away? I'd say I have pretty decent skin. I do have pimples, but that's just my age. You know, 20. I'm probably gonna have pimples for the next 5 years. Maybe even more. So for those spots that are a little bit trickier to get rid of, like that one has been there for like 3 weeks. It won't go away. We use concealer. I guess this has turned into a makeup tutorial. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I have ADHD. So there's not really a plan for this video. It's just going where it goes. And then we put concealer on the dark circles, because we don't need panda eyes. I mean, maybe you like panda eyes, I don't know. I personally don't like panda eyes. See how it kind of muted the redness? that one pretty much disappeared. And I'm a naturally red person, so I still look like I have blush on, even after going over it with foundation and concealer. Since I'm naturally red, I try to avoid using blush, but it looks kind of weird. See how it's red and then it's like pale? So I put my blush here. And then I blend down into the rest of my redness. Sometimes I'll do my nose. Right now I don't think I need to do my nose because it looks pretty red. See, now it looks a little less weird how it's like pale than blush. See, now I have another song stuck in my head. It's the one that's like, I know you belong to somebody new. Whatever. That one. So, a lot of people from this generation don't do this with their makeup, but I do. I use powder like a grandma. I like the way it looks. It kind of blurs my face a little bit more, and it kind of neutralizes any parts that I messed up. So like the blush, it kind of tones down the blush. And it also helps on the spots that get oily, like right here. Always greasy. Never put powder. I almost fell. Never put powder after you do highlighter, because then it'll remove the sparkle and shine from the highlighter. Which, speaking of, it's highlighter time. This is always my favorite. So, I've learned a good old-fashioned finger does the trick. So I use 2 highlighters. I use like a gold toned one as my base. So that's what I'll do with the gold. Then I use a pink toned one because I'm a very naturally pink person, as I've already said. And this one is so pigmented. You've probably seen me use this one in my other Get Ready With Me videos. It is so pigmented, oh my god. You just need a dot. And I'll go over this spot with that one again. Then I'll do my inner eye corner, so I squint. Kind of just tap it into the corner. And I have hooded eyes, so that helps. It's like the one perk of having hooded eyes is it makes the inner eye corner highlighter easier to apply since my eyelid droops to down here. And then what I'll do is I'll put a lot on my finger and I will highlight my cheekbone. And then I'll put a little more. I'll highlight a little more. Look at that. And I'll do the same thing for the other side. Okay. I'm almost done. All I have left is my lashes and my lips. So I'm gonna do my lashes first. So. I'm gonna curl them. You wanna try to get as close to the skin as you can without pinching it. And I have naturally long lashes, so when I curl them, they basically touch my eyebrow. have to continuously open, close, and kind of pull. Then hold it, and then kind of wiggle them out. Look at that. Spider eyes. Some people curl their bottom lashes. I wouldn't even know how to do that, like that. Yeah, it doesn't really work for me. So I just do the top ones. And then I'll kind of go back over the ends. Just to kind of redefine them. I probably could skip mascara, but I still put some on just to really define that. But I just put a very light, ooh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Very light coat. Very light. Like in the words of Bob Ross, 3 hairs and some air. Because I don't like the clumpy look. I'm gonna have to go fix that when I'm done with this video. Actually, I'll fix it now before it dries. I'll go back over that spot with some concealer because it made it a little bit red. I'll just put a little bit more highlighter because I kind of covered up the highlighter that I already did. Just to redefine that. And that gave my lashes time to dry anyways. I wish I could get like, I'm pretty bad at getting the inner corner. Yes, I know I'm crazy for curling them after putting mascara on. I personally prefer doing that because it seals the curl since the mascara is there. The only downfall is it gets all over the actual curler. Okay. So the last thing is my lips. I'm gonna attempt something. I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty red lip liner. And I'm just gonna line the edges. So that's one thing about me. I have always been awful at lips. I don't know why. I can't seem to outline my lips right. But I'm gonna use this. It was a lip plumper, so my lips are tingly. But yeah. I might change the lips, I'm not sure yet. But for right now it works. Because my date won't be here for another like hour. But yeah. Probably gonna play around with the eyebrows I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me slash like Q&A slash random babbling. Bye, love you.